Okay, for this lesson we're going to cover Ipconfig. So what does this command do? This command will give you a listing of your basic IP information for your computer that you're using. You will get your IP address, your subnet mask, and your default gateway, which is the computer that connects you to the internet. You'll use your IP address for scanning, remote administration, testing, and so forth. Ipconfig will also allow you to manage your DNS resolver cache and renew your IP address with the DHCP server. So let's start by going to Start, type in CMD. That will open up a command prompt. And let's type ipconfig. So this command displays basic network configuration information for your adapters on your computer. Ethernet adapter, local area connection, tunnel adapter, tunnel 1 adapter. All right, hit the up arrow, space, / all. This command will display extended network configuration information for all adapters on your computer. So you use a / all option to get more information about each adapter. So if you look, you can see your IP address for your Ethernet adapter local area connection. My IP address right now is 10.0.0.12. My default gateway is at 10.0.0.1. And my MAC address is 080027850173 or 7C. All right, let's do another command. Ipconfig / flush DNS. This will flush all DNS entries. All right, let's type ping.google.com. Okay, let's type ipconfig / display DNS. And so you see the output that shows the entries for the www.google.com. Here you have the record name, record type, time to live, data length, section. Now then type ipconfig / all. Okay. Then do up arrow, change this to renew, up arrow, change this to all. So that command that we just did, renewal, let's first examine our first command. We did ipconfig space / all. What we want to look at is the lease time for obtained and expires. Sunday, February 22nd, 2015, 2:42 a.m. Expires Sunday, March 1st, 2015, 2:42 a.m. And then we ran the ipconfig space / renew. And then we ran the ipconfig space / all again. Notice the change. Showing lease time before renewal, showing lease time after renewal. So the DHCP server loaned us an IP address for a given amount of time. In this case, it was 1 day. By renewing the IP address, we can reserve the same IP address for a longer amount of time. Okay, let's do ipconfig Here's some more commands that we can use. /all, release, release 6, renew, flush, register DNS, display DNS, show class ID, set class ID, show class ID 6, set class ID 6. Here's how you can do it, how to type it out. So lastly, I want to talk about if you ever have issues with your internet, you can always do the following: ipconfig/all, and then you can run ipconfig//release. And if you do that, notice how your Ethernet adapter local area connection, the IPv4 is empty. It doesn't show up. That's because you released it. So now you can do ipconfig/renew. Okay. And here you have your IPv4 address again, subnet mask, and default gateway. So whenever you have issues with your internet, you can try the release renew. Sometimes it helps. Those are some options that you can play around with. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit about ipconfig and how you can use it.